I already, yesterday, I copy the video on the computer. I only copy here. This is A7S II. There's all the video what I've done with my camera. Guys, I didn't done enough footage yesterday, so let's try to build something, but understand me. If you don't come something amazing, I didn't done so many footage. It's difficult to it's difficult to explain and work in the same time. There's something, but let's see. Here I've got the ceremony from my second shooter, the drone shot that I've done faster. Here there's the evening from my second shooter. Here I've got the Ronin shot, so all the shot with the movement with the Ronin, I have it here. Now I import them in Final Cut. How I work in Final Cut? No, but we will see it now. I make one library. Library, normally it's this symbol with the, in Final Cut there's the star here, like this. This is a library. You see it, it's this one. This is a library. This one is a library. Yeah, it's almost similar. This I do for every wedding. Every wedding I create one library for every wedding. Like this I can organize and put everything there inside. The library, when we go inside, we will have the name of the couple. I put the name of the couple most of the time. And inside the library, I import all the footage that I have and I divide them with getting ready. I make all the video that I've done for the getting ready, all the video of the ceremony, all the video of the shooting, and all the video of the evening. I make something like this.
What about all the details and the drone and the extra?
Yes, I make also the one from the Ronin and drone. But this is don't comes every time. This is every time. This is every time.
No, I mean like detail, like you were passing the statue outside and you took a little one. Like
there will be here somewhere. I don't divide them in this moment. And from these things, I create, the first things what I do, I create a small project. So I go here and getting ready where there are all the videos, all the raw footage, all the raw video, and I create a project with a timeline. I create a project with a timeline with the name Getting Ready. And here, this is my way to work. This is how I work. There are people who rename the footage, every footage with, but this is my way. This is my way how I work. So I make a project for the Getting Ready, and in the project I put all the clips I select, all the part of the clips of the Getting Ready that I could use for the film. So I will have one timeline with all clips that I can use for the film, that they are useful, that they are good, that they are steady, that they are nice shots, that I can work with in the film. And I make these things for every one of this. I make many projects. If you see, for example, here Christina, I have here Getting Ready. Excuse me. Here I have getting ready. I have a project. The project is getting ready. If I click inside, there's a really clean timeline with the magnetic timeline. And there are all clips that I can use in the film for the getting ready.
In a time sequence.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. How they are on the how I take them, and I have them all. This is the first things one of the first things what I'm doing at the beginning of the when I begin to start on a project. After I will have one timeline that it will be the ceremony, all synchronized. So I will have a timeline. I will have a timeline with all the cameras and my microphone all synchronized. So it will be everything synchronized. It will be completely the ceremony with all the cameras and all the audio, everything synchronized.
You use Pluralize?
I use Pluralize. We will see it now. This is everything what I do first. Okay? And this is what we do now. So we create a new library. I decide to put it on the desktop. Let's call it Workshop Day 2. Normally that's the name of the couple. And here I begin to import file, import media. I go where there are all the footage that let's see here, A7S. Okay, here I begin to import and make the folder. Here there's the getting ready. Yeah. So till here. These are all footage getting ready. Till this one. Then here create new event in the library, and I call it getting ready. I let everything like this. Copy in the library. Copy in the library, it means that it copied the file in the library. It copied this video in the library. It means that after I could delete the original file. So I make copy in the library. And with Canon footage, I would select create optimized media. Create optimized media for the Canon footage, for the 5D Mark III, 5D Mark II. Create optimized media. It convert the H264. Okay. They convert this file that is not so nice to edit into a ProRes 422, I think. That is more useful, more good to edit. It becomes much more bigger, but it's much more easier to edit. For the Sony, I had no problem, so I let everything like this, import selected, and I go on. So it's importing, I see here on the top that is importing, and I go on with the ceremony, till here, create ceremony. Then I go on the shooting. Almost everything shooting. and then evening, 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 evening. Okay, this was for my camera. Then let's go on with drone. It's only one shot, so create new drone. This is not Ronin. I make one event with Ronin. This is ceremony, and I put it in the ceremony. And evening, I put this in the evening. Okay. I finished to import all the file. It's working there. In this time that is working to import, I synchronize my audio with the video. Do you use all Pluralize? Do you use Pluralize? You use Pluralize? How you synchronize your video? How you put them together? Okay, now you understand that you can make it with Pluralize much more better and easier. I use still the Pluralize 3. There's the 4. I have the 4 also, but I work better with the 3. The thing is that you can't see the Sony footage on the 3. You can't see it, but they are synchronized. You can't see them, but they are synchronized. This program, it helps you to synchronize all the footage with the audio. So now we will see. I go here. Let's go to the ceremony. This is the footage of the ceremony of Ilya. I bring it inside. I bring all the footage. It takes a while. Then I go on my. Let's go to look for the ceremony. That's this one. I make a small sign to understand where it begins, where the end. Okay. This one. I create a new camera, and I bring it inside. And I have already 2 cameras here. And I have also the Ronin footage that they are in the ceremony.
Okay.
These two. Sometimes I have 4 or 5 cameras on the ceremony. It's enough to put them all here. I create another camera, I bring these 2, and now I've got to look for the audio. Sometimes I've got the GoPro, the camera on the stative, and everything. Let's hear 1 second the audio that we record. This was the small zoom H1 that I put on the box. So it was on the box. This. Mm-hmm.
This is proof of a good relationship.
If all my recorders are broken, this is also usable. It's not the best audio in the world, but it's much more cleaner than the camera audio that you have from far away.
Partner offered me, even though it's probably wrapped up carefully.
Okay, and this is I create audio, tag, and I bring it inside. Then I create another audio, and let's look for the one. This is the audio from the groom. This is the audio from the groom. If the audio is still usable, is not nice like the other one, but it's still usable. We are far away. We are 1.5 meters of us from the celebrant here with the audio. For sure, this is really good for the speech of the groom. So I create another audio things. I've done it already, excuse me, and I put it inside. And now let's go to the good one, to the good audio. That is the 6. This is not. This is not. Because when I record with the Zoom, I record from the XLR or from the end, from the... Exactly.
And it's the reason for your inner radiance.
It's a nice audio. Huh?
Love is the power that enlightens a fire in our soul. If love gets fulfilled, we get the impression that the sky touches.
So I take it and I put it here. Okay, now he will import everything. Give it 1 second. And really, this is, you can put all the videos, the pluralize 4. You take all the video, you can put it, you understand that there are different cameras. It's only that one time I had a little bit of problem with synchronizing when I went to my pluralize 3, to the older version. As I said, I can't see the footage, but I can see that they are synchronized.
Can I ask you a quick question? How many foils did the H6 record in the ceremony? H5 or the H5? How many foils was the H5 recording? One from the desk and just one from the top speakers?
The H5, you mean?
Yeah, in the ceremony.
In the
How
ceremony,
many versions, how many different audio did it record?
3.
2?
I have 3.
So
3. Normally, yesterday I would have 4, but it would be 2 lavaliers one for the celebrant and one for the groom, one on the box and one on the mixer of the DJ. I would have 4 audio.
yeah, the one on the box is the H1, so that's separate. I just wondering with that one device.
Just two.
2 XLR and
Okay,
ambient.
yes.
Ambient,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But sometimes, guys, sometimes I got only one.
Yeah.
Sometimes I got only one possibility, or it's only the lavalier, or it's like Annie and Kazu. I had only one. Only one. Yeah, I had the groom. Yes, but only that microphone. So here it's finished to import. I click here, synchronize, and it's a kind of magic. It's amazing. This is synchronized. It's a little bit faster, oh? So here I've got everything synchronized. What I do now, I like to have the main camera, that in this case is mine, in the basement, really down. So I change the number and I put this one, I write 3. This is, I write 2. And this is, I write 1. This is only to make that this one is more near to the timeline. And what I do, export in the timeline, Final Cut Pro, in this case. I know that in Pluralize, it's inside the Pluralize, so you don't have to make something that you go outside from a program. But for Final Cut, it's like this: export, open, choose. It's export XML, so it isn't that it is importing all the files. It's only the references. So I choose. Workshop Day 2 is my library where I want to put it and where there are all the videos. Choose, importing, and now we will watch if he done a good work or not. So the name is Untitled Sync. I call it Ceremony Sync. And the project, I call it also Ceremony Sync. We go inside. Here it is. Can you see? Yeah. I put away the audio from the camera. Copy and paste for all the video. I put away the audio from all the videos, and now I have only the audio. What I want is this one in the middle. The other one, I bring it to show you that he synchronized everything and to make you hear the difference. Give 1 second. So the video they are synchronized. Here we can see it when she speaks. So let's hear with the sound.
Hearing a single time, we're just having fun in the nature and enjoying our holidays. You touch my heart and soul by your loving look into my eyes, just like right now. You take away all my worries.
Perfect, okay? The same work. Perfect. Easy. The same work, I do it for the evening, for Valerie. So let's go here. And also the dance. So let's see.
Video like this all time.
After we will see the difference between with light or without light. I bring it here inside. Evening, the camera. And what we need, the audio, natürlich. Let's hear the sound of the evening. Music.
Ciao, 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 ciao. From the dark and a
Perfect. Audio. Okay, same work. We do it here. Yeah, there's nothing creativity. It's only to organization of the work. Huh? After we begin to choose the file, and after the file, we begin to create a film.
What bit rate are you recording the zooms at?
Do you know that? I don't know.
16 or 48 or...
I think 48, yes.
I thought I read somewhere they don't, if you went like 96 or something, that it has problems synchronizing the audio.
Ah, okay. No, I make it in 48.
Yeah.
The file becomes a little bit longer, it's like one frame longer, and it's really a pain to make it shorter because no editing program offers this function. You need different software.
I make an open event and project automatically in Final Cut. I choose this one. Open, every time the same place, choose, and I will name here evening sync, and the project is and here is our beautiful Valerie speaking.
For a man who could break your heart.
Okay.
And when you've met Marcel, I was afraid at first. The guy with the whitest smile, the guy who seems like the perfect man, super charming, always happy. There must be something wrong, I thought. Like her. Thank you for proving me that there are good men out there.
Okay. This is the first dance. Okay. This is the first part to begin to work. After I would go to the get. It could be nice if we make a break now, Ola? Yes. Because if not, we will become crazy. Okay, let's make a break after we go on.
Gaze into my eyes. Don't stop. But I'm just telling you, the more you keep listening, the more you keep looking.
Das ist euer Moment. Alles, was ihr bisher erlebt habt, findet seine Bestimmung in diesem einen Augenblick. Die Urgewalt, mit der euch dann eure Liebe ergriffen hat, bedurfte vielleicht auch einer gewissen Reife. Heute geht es einzig allein um euch, um eure Liebe, euren Glauben an die Ewigkeit eurer Liebe. Hier stehen nicht nur zwei wundervolle erwachsene Menschen vor mir, sondern auch zwei Geschichten und zwei Leben, eine kleine Annie und ein kleiner Kasu. Und es gibt keine Definition von Liebe, kein Zitat, was ich mir angeguckt habe, was eure individuelle Definition der Liebe widerspiegeln könnte.
Für eine Ehe den richtigen Mensch zu finden, ist das eine. Aber der Mensch zu sein, ist das andere.
Die letzten 5 Jahre mit dir sind für mich wie im Flug vergangen. Denn man sagt ja, dass wenn man sich wohlfühlt und glücklich ist, die Zeit schneller vergeht. Aber eigentlich möchte ich nicht, dass die Zeit schnell vergeht. Denn wenn etwas vergeht, bedeutet das, dass es ein Ende geben wird. Ich wünsche mir vielmehr, dass wir die Zeit anhalten, ohne dass sie vergeht. Was ich mir für uns wünsche, ist, dass wir jeden Tag, jede Sekunde, die wir zusammen verbringen, bewusst wahrnehmen und unsere gemeinsame Zeit und unsere gemeinsamen Augenblicke in unser Herz schließen und genießen.
Jedes Mal, wenn du mir sagst, dass ich die schönste Frau der Welt für dich bin und ich sehr lange dafür gebraucht habe, um genau das glauben zu können. Ich habe lange Zeit Angst gehabt, dass ich deine Liebe nicht verdient habe. Und er hatte große Angst, sie wieder zu verlieren.
Ich verspreche dir vor den Augen unserer Familien und all unseren Freunden, dich zu lieben, dich zu achten und dich zu ehren. Ich werde dir helfen, dich unterstützen und für dich sorgen. Ich werde dich mit aller Kraft beschützen und dich trösten. Ich werde dir deine Ängste und Verunsicherungen nehmen. Ich werde dir zuhören und dich respektieren. Und ich werde für dich und unsere Liebe kämpfen, bis ich umfalle. Denn was ich nicht möchte, ist es mir in den letzten Momenten, bevor ich meine Augen für immer schließen werde, vorwerfen zu müssen, dich nicht 100% glücklich gemacht zu haben. Du bist mein Glück, meine Liebe.
Ich verspreche dir, hier und heute vor all diesen Zeugen, dass du für immer die Liebe meines Lebens sein wirst. Niemand hat jemals zuvor mehr Platz in meinem Herzen belegt. Du bist mein Leben. Ich liebe dich.
Beautiful. I'm really proud of this video. It's really, really nice. The speeches of him, what he said. It's in German, but it was really, really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Okay, in that break, I went a little bit on with selecting the clips. As I said, I'm doing this work now, selecting all the clips from the different situations. I've done already the getting ready, so if I go here, there's a project with all shot. Oh, wait 1 second, I put away the audio. I don't like to hear me every time. I select only clips that I find that they could be used in the film. Mm? I really like the layers, so when there's something like 3 layers and the movement, try to think with simple move of the hand I find beautiful. Here I record a little bit too late, but that's okay. Yeah. This is what I select for the getting ready. I done a small selection for the running shot. So this is our shot done it with the Ronin. She come inside. We go out. And here are some B-roll that I can use from the location, the church. Yeah, and now I let the shooting to select, so now I will select the shooting clips, like this. We'll see how I choose them. I make a project, file, new project, shooting. The video is in 50 frames per second, but my project is in 23,98. It's in 24. So it doesn't matter. The video, they are all in 50 frames, 60 frames per second. This time we shoot because we had a problem with the flickering of the television. So all the cameras we synchronize at 60 frames per second. Every camera that there's here, they are all in the same frame per second. And you can see it, but I'll show you 1 second, wait. I look for continuous movement. So not changing direction or something like this, continuous movement. And if I go here and I click on the clip and I say that make me the automatic speed. So here there's the possibility, automatic speed. What means automatic speed? That means that my timeline is 24 frames per second. My video is at 60 frames per second. Make me this video at the same frame per second of the project. So if I press it, here what will happen? That it becomes a slow motion video, 40% because it's in 60 frames per second. And it's fluid. Sorry for the audio. It's fluid. Okay, this is automatic frame per second. I can hold it at how it was. You don't see anymore the 50 frames per second because if I watch the video, this is. I don't know if you feel it. I try to watch it good. The video, how it looks. This is the original video. This is 50 frames per second. And this is the same video, but in 24. Now it's really good. I can't show you exactly how it looks because it's I got some. It's like a preview of the shot. But it's not so fluid. It will not be fluid like this one. And this one, it's really video-ish, really like I don't know, like it looks really cheap. If you make a video at 50 frames per second, it will look shit It looks shit. It don't look good. It doesn't look good, in my opinion. It looks too fluid. 24, the video, it looks cinematic.
Like on television.
Yeah, like on television, like old fiction or something like this. It doesn't look good. And for example, there's Peter Jackson that he done The Hobbit. The Hobbit, he done it at 48 frames per second. And there's a big discussion. He was right, he was wrong, but it doesn't look so beautiful like The Lord of the Rings. It looks much more video. I don't know. It doesn't look anymore so cinematic. So I go on to select fast because we have so much things to say. Now I choose the clips what I could use for the film. What I make, I scroll here, and then I press E, and it goes directly on the timeline, okay? I watch here, I scroll, here it begins the movement, and here she's coming inside. So, tack, tack, and here she comes. And this is bam. Perfect. So, till here. And here, let's look all the movement that they could look good, a little bit sharp, some lens flare. Here, come. Perfect. And here. This is beautiful, beautiful. Here we have you see this symbol here. It means that the clip is in really strong slow motion, has really many frames. So this is, I know that is in 120 frames per second. And we will see, let's look. Beautiful, beautiful. If I make this one now in automatic speed, you see, it becomes 20% of the speed. Everything in slow motion looks beautiful. Really, you can shoot like this. After you make it in slow motion, it looks beautiful. Beautiful, how she look here. Nice, the light.
Will you always shoot from the looking at the 180 as well, staying on the one side of the couple, or will you move around?
Again.
Will you always stay the 180 rule? Will you always stay on one side when you're on the Steadicam?
In this moment, I stayed on that side because I like the light there. The light for me, it was optimal for stay to that side. If the light is flat or something like this, I turn around, and it depends also about the background. In this case, there were all of you to one side, so I couldn't play so much. But here there was the light really good for me. I find it really dramatic. Look, it's really beautiful. After we will watch it big, these shots, it looks beautiful. Thanks God that we've done a good shooting, because I was very afraid that I didn't shoot enough. But this is already beautiful. Oh, this one is beautiful. These are kind of shot that you can use in the beginning because you see and you don't see. You feel that there's something, but you don't know what is. So these are shots that give curiosity to the viewer, I find. And this shot are shots that already you see everything. Beautiful, this shot. Mm-hmm. We are almost at the end. This is really dark. I wanted to don't have the smoke overexposed. But there's nothing that I can use in the film, I find. Or maybe this one. Get 1,000 kisses. Okay, so this is what we have. Already, if I make a small slow motion here, you will see that we have some cool, nice shots. Let's see if I can make it bigger.
I think you can press Shift Command F to full screen.
Yeah, I can press yes, sorry. I can press it. You're right.
And this is all, the focus point stays the same? You are moving just in and out of it?
Yeah, you saw yesterday. Normally I've got one point and I try to look for the sharp point. And I play with this. I go inside, outside, inside, out. Look, a nice shot. And this is in super slow motion. beautiful. In slow motion, everything is beautiful. Okay, let's go on. We saw the shots. So, Ronin, evening. We have the dance. The dance part. But I will let the dance part to choose at the end. Let's go on with the part to choose the speeches, the part of the speeches what we could use in the film. Let's begin with the ceremony. We go inside in the ceremony scene. Normally, in a normal wedding, I duplicate this project, and this one I let it like this, like it is. Here, everything clean. And in the other one, I call it sequences. It means that I can a little bit become dirty and cut it and make what I want. But one, I let it really clean. If I wanted to have something more, something less, I let it clean. But for this, let's play only with this one. Let's hear 1 second if we arrive to find part of the speeches that could be useful for the film. Huh?
This moment is breath. So, dear Kelly, dear Marcel, I welcome you to this special and in fact life-changing moment. Even though the magic of this moment is breathtaking for all of us, we should remember to inhale deep enough to make sure that our senses absorb every single component. Feel this moment and be aware that you are taking another big step on your shared path today.
This one and already. So feel the moment. Because I find already that it's something good.
Feel this moment and be aware that you are taking another big step on your shared path today.
Nice, or? Yeah. It's a nice part. So let's zoom inside.
Feel this moment.
And then I press B, and it comes out this blade. And for the reason that I have many files, I press Shift, and you see that the blade it becomes double. Okay, and if I press now, I cut all. I've done a cut here. Okay, and let's hear it.
Moment. And be aware that you are taking another big step on your shared path today.
Perfect. And I cut it again here. Clean it. This is I don't need it. This is okay. I have these things. I select them all. I press Alt G, and it's the name of these things is a coupon clip. The thing is that I put all this information together, and it's one clip that I can find it. I can find it in the here up after. So this is, I call it, for example, feel the moment. This is for me the name of this part. I press and I have it. This is it will be useful for the film, and I have it ready to take it after in this in ceremony. Here it is. You see it? It's enough that I drag and drop, and it's this part. Okay, let's go on to hear something other.
I thank you for your confidence and the honor to create this ceremony of love for you. Kelly and Marcel, I look at you and I see two people that are blessed with beauty. By working as models for years, you both have shown us countless proof for your beauty and charm. But what makes you even more attractive is something that neither a makeup artist could paint on a face, nor a model coach could teach. It's your inner grace, and the love that you feel for each other that makes you shine from within. Your love gives you this lovely and magical sparkle in your eyes, and it's the reason for your inner radiance.
This part could be interesting. Your love, something with magical, sparkling. It could fix. I'm thinking with about shots with the cloud, with the smoke.
Your love gives you this lovely and magical sparkle in your eyes, and it's the reason for your inner radiance.
I selected. I don't know. Maybe it could be so the same like before. Tac tac. Magic moment. Go on.
Love is the power that enlightens a fire in our soul. If love gets fulfilled, love is the power that enlightens a fire in our soul.
Yeah. Okay. She worked good yesterday, Christina. She worked every time good, Christina. Huh? Fire.
If love gets fulfilled, we get the impression.
Hey guys, it isn't every time like this. When you are in the wedding, sometimes it's a really, really hard work to find good parts. I had one time one free speech one celebrant that she spoke for 1 hour. For 1 hour, and I didn't find anything that I can use in the film. You can't believe it. I didn't find anything. Anything.
The sky touches the earth, that all clocks stand still for a while, and that a volcano of joy arises from our heart. It gives us the strength to stand up after we have fallen. It gives us the strength to stretch our back and rise our head high in the air to show an inner side that has nothing to do with your physical hate. For sure, self-love is the base for this phenomenon, but if our self-love gets reflected by a counterpart, it's getting multiplied infinitely. In this case, love builds up every single cell in our body and gives us the impression that we got in contact with immortality. But for
What is here immortality?
and gives us the impression.
No, it's too long.
But for what reasons do we fall in love? But for what reasons do we fall in love?
It's the but that I don't like. Let's see.
For what reasons do we fall in love?
Yes, we can use it. Let's see what's here.
Love isn't plannable at all. Love isn't plannable at all. Sometimes love hits our heart like an explosion. Sometimes it creeps up on soft souls and surprises us, because we haven't expected to fall in love or find love at all.
I take it all. Okay, let's stop with Christina because I have enough. What is B? Explosion. Fire, explosion, magic. I go on.
Love is so much more than a physical attraction.
Okay, I go further. I would hear everything. I would hear everything. I would arrive till the end. But let's try to build something.
Then we come to realization that love, even though it's possibly wrapped,
Let's arrive to there.
it gives up every build of This is what makes love pure. Pure love invites another soul to come home.
This is the end.
Love like this brings.
Let's go through the promises.
I knew that I felt in love with you.
I take everything from she, and after.
I knew.
No. Kelly. Yeah, there's something that happened really often is that I really don't like how he spoke. As I said, that it's something that happened. It's understandable, but for the feeling of the film, it disturb me and could disturb also the couple. Don't think that it's because they would like to hear themselves like this. It could be that really it disturbs also the couple to hear them in this way.
I know that I fell in love with you when I saw you on a casting directly in front of me. On a perfect day, the sun is shining and we are spending a lot of time together, from sunrise till sunset and even longer. We have most fun when nobody's watching and we are allowed to freak out completely. With no one else but you, I can play and win a tennis game without having any skills. You touch my heart and soul when you look into my eyes and tell me that you love me. You take away all my worries when you start with shit talk, which I just...
It's not good. It's not useful. So what I could think to use, what?
Talking shit.
Ah.
Shit talk.
Shit. Ah. Shit talk. Okay. I think that in this case I would try to concentrate when he said yes, yes we can. The part where I say yes, yes I do. So.
For your rights and deepest dreams, knowing that you are more than inspiring for Kelly with this property, and knowing that this will rise both of you to a higher level in life. If this is your deepest wish, I now ask you to answer with yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
And hear the sound. He has no microphone, but he has the microphone.
Yes, I will.
It's good that I have it. So I take it the part of the...
Will you continue to try? Okay. And so I ask you, Marcel. And so I ask...
Okay. And like this we put inside Marcel in the story. Yeah. Okay. And now you can kiss the bride.
To seal your bond of love, you may kiss the bride now.
I take all the clap of the hands. Kiss. Okay, this is done. Now let's go to Valerie. Evening.
Just a question about the upper track that you delete every time. Is it empty or what is it?
This is the third camera that normally is the Ronin. If you see, This is the third camera, it's the Ronin, and there are only 2 shots, so there's a empty camera. Okay. Evening sync. So
The in-camera audio from the other 2, you also took it out in the beginning, right? The camera audio from the in-camera audio, you took it out.
I took it all out. Yes, I don't need them. It was only to synchronize the video.